Okay, I'm just gonna to the sound.
Got the president.
Yeah, well, there's the family.
Oh, isn't that darling? Oh, that picture. I'd like to have one of them.
Yeah, it's on Facebook if you're
Yeah.
still on there. Okay, so my first question for you, what was your earliest memory as a child? Like the earliest memory you can think of.
Actually, I used to play cards with my uncle.
Yeah.
And we played cribbage and all that stuff. He taught me all. I spend so much time with him, and it's interesting. His name was Oscar, but we called him Aha. And he taught me all those card games.
Yeah.
Spit in the Ocean. I don't know what all of them, but anyway, I remember that, or maybe even more than that, was playing with the kids. I was always playing with the kids. We played till 10 o'clock at night, run, sheep, run, and hide and seek and stuff. Maybe that would be more important. But the kids we all, lived in a small town, and we'd play. I guess run, sheep, run, and hide and seek. Maybe that would be a good way to start.
Fine. So, where exactly were you born?
Wheelock.
Wheelock,
North Dakota.
North Dakota.
100 people in the town.
Yeah. It's funny. Do you remember what you wanted to be when you grew up, or when you were younger? Like what you wanted to be when you got older?
Well, I had a twin brother, and I always wanted to go on to school, and so did he, to college, which we did. He went to the School of Forestry, and I went to the Interstate Business College in Fargo. But I was good. I always had a good memory. You know what I mean? I could always remember everything. And it isn't as good as it used to be, but I think I just wanted to do what I did. And I got that education and worked for the ACS, Alaska Communications. I worked in Fargo, in the Fargo Farm. I worked in Seattle for the Army Engineers. I worked in New York for the Manhattan Project, the atomic bomb. And so that was my desire, and I got to do it. And I worked at Fish and Wildlife. I worked at Furcrest School for 23 years. So I think what is always being where people were. I think you could put it. I like to be where people were, and like where I worked, like in New York, there was all sorts of nationalities, and my two best friends were Jewish girls. Isn't that something? That was the Manhattan Project there.
Yeah. What else? What did you do in the Manhattan Project?
I was the travel agent for General Groves and Captain Staggs and all those, and I routed them. There was no air travel. It was all train.
Yeah.
And I sent them like to Hanford, Washington, Knoxville, Tennessee, and I made all the arrangements for them to travel. It was a very interesting job.
Yeah.
So I think what you might just say is I always wanted to be where people were, and I was lucky enough to have that education so I could. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you lived in North Dakota, where did you usually like hang out with your friends? Like, what would you guys do?
Oh, no.
Yeah. What would you guys do like with your spare time outside of school?
outside of school,
Yeah, what would you guys be doing?
play
Yeah,
ball,
basketball.
and then dance till till dawn.
Lots of dancing.
You know, we had Kelly wants to look for that Redlick's barn dance,
Yeah.
and you'd just go up the stairs and you'd get 10 dances on the way up. Oh, it was fun. And play. We played out because it was so safe.
Mhm.
We'd play out till way late.
That's cool. What sports did you play growing up?
Basketball
Yeah.
and what they call kitten ball was like softball.
Like softball?
Yeah.
Kitten ball.
And we took the state tournament, our basketball team, when I was a junior.
Yeah.
We took the tournament, so we thought we were so good.
Yeah.
So the boys challenged us, and we played girls' rules. You couldn't go over the middle line if you were a guard.
Okay.
And they beat us like 52-1.
That's funny.
We never heard that end of that one.
Yeah.
We thought we were so good. I think what it is, Noli, I was always active. And you know what? I think that's what saved me in my lifetime, was because I could always function.
Yeah.
Get up in the morning, and if I had to go to work, and Kelly couldn't get over, I'd ride the bus from my house to the bus depot, and then I'd run 7 blocks, and I'd get a city bus, and then I'd run another 6 or 7 blocks and get to work by 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah. What else?
We can all this stuff we can, go through it and get it down. But
yeah, that's what the paper is about.
Yeah,
is me going
but
through it and the
I'll tell
important
you
stuff.
what it was with me. I realize this now that if I hadn't had all that, whatever it took, I could have never done what I had to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I had a girlfriend, and she was smart and very talented, but she couldn't function, and I could always function.
That's good. How were your grades in high school? Did you get good grades in high school?
Pardon?
Did you get good grades in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like school?
My twin was valedictorian. I was salutatorian of our class.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Our folks were they were both well educated,
Okay.
and they had made us, had us do good in school. And so we were lucky, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then he went to the School of Forestry in a place called Bottineau, and I went to Fargo to business college there.
Nolan,
Mm-hmm.
where did you put my cup?
We can condense all this stuff down.
Yeah. It's supposed to go for like an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have time. What else? So your most memorable moments in high school would probably be like dances.
Pardon?
When you were in high school, your most memorable moments.
Was what?
Would you say it would be like dancing, the dances? Yeah. You like dancing.
Daddy,
I see. Well, did you have a job in high school?
No.
You didn't have a job. What was your first job like?
The first job I had was at the Fargo Farm in Fargo.
Mm-hmm.
I was I had I can't think of the name of it, but you interviewed the people that came in.
Mm-hmm.
It was the big newspaper, the
Oh, okay.
Fargo Farm.
Oh, okay.
That was my first